Okay, so I was watching random videos on YouTube recently and I found this video, a top 10 list of the worst video games ever made. And it is incredibly generic, with all the predictable choices including Superman 64, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, Bubsy 3D, and E.T. on the Atari 2600. However, just to give you all an idea of how lazy this list was, I really only needed to play one part.
Number 6, Crazy Bus. Okay, so the game came out in 2004 during the era of the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, but was made to run on the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis for some reason. The gameplay is super simple, the game has no gold, the graphics are grainy, and the music is horrible. The game is boring, and you have to play for 8 hours straight while seeing the same background, no passengers on a bus, and there's no music. If you fall asleep while playing, the bus steers to the right on purpose and gets stuck. Then a tow truck brings you back to the start in real time, and then you have to do 8 hours again from the beginning. And here's the crazy part, there's no pause or save. Wow.
Believe it or not, the biggest issue with that segment is not the fact that he said Genesis and Mega Drive as if those were different systems and not just different names for the same system. Seriously, that's like saying Famicom and NES. It doesn't make any sense. Nor the fact that he both said the game had terrible music and no music. Instead, it was the fact that halfway through, he started describing a different game. He began by describing Crazy Bus, the official name of the game on his list is Crazy Bus, and yet, halfway through, he begins talking about Desert Bus, the Sega CD minigame on Penn and Teller's Smoke and Mirrors. Hence the mention of things like needing to play for 8 hours, there being no passengers on the bus, and the bus automatically steering to the right if you don't pay attention. This leads to an important question. Did you even play Crazy Bus before you put it on this list? For that matter, did you play any of the 10 games on this list, or did you just pick them because you knew they were all but universally hated anyway?